October 12, 1865, on the east bank of the Little Arkansas River, in the presence of more than 3,000 Indians, treaty negotiations began with the pipe being passed and smoked. Then, Chairman of the Commissioners, Major General Sanborn, told the chiefs that the President was aware of the massacre at Sand Creek and admitted that the Cheyenne and Arapaho had been forced to make war. Now the President wanted to offer reparation for the bad treatment and to give to every child or woman that lost a relative 160 acres of land to keep forever, but emphasized that the Indian must be concentrated by military force if necessary on fixed reservations where they could be policed. No longer could any substantial body of land or wildlife be left to them. So this was a very significant and important treaty, and this was before the Medicine Lodge Treaty. It was also after the first Fort Laramie Treaty. Black Kettle rose and responded, "The Great Father above hears us, and the Great Father at Washington will hear what we say." They're young white men, and I meet them on the plains. I give them my horse and my moccasin, and I am glad today to think that the Great Father has sent good men to take pity on us. Your young soldiers, I don't think they listen to you. You bring presents, and when I come to get them, I am afraid they will strike me before I get away. When I come in to receive presents, I take them up crying. Although wrongs have been done me, I live in hopes. I have got two hearts. These young men, the Cheyennes, when I call them into my lodge and talk with them, they listen to me and mind what I say. Now we are together again to make peace. My shame is mortification is as big as the earth, although I will do what my friends advise me to do. I once thought that I was the only man that persevered to be the friend of the white man, but since they have come and robbed our lodges, horses, and everything else, it is hard for me to believe the white man anymore. Black Kettle paused and presented his wife to the commissioners. He pointed out the wound she had received at Sand Creek. He told them about how his wife had lain helplessly on the ground while soldiers fired bullets into her. The commissioners counted 9 scars on Medicine Woman later that had been caused by bullet holes. After his wife had been escorted out, he continued, "From what I can see around me, I feel confident that our Great Father has taken pity on me, and I feel it is the truth, all that has been told me today. Inasmuch as my Great Father has sent you here to take us by the hand, why is it that we are prevented from crossing the Arkansas if we give you our hands in peace? We want the privilege of crossing the Arkansas to kill buffalo." In the winter of 1867-1868, Black Kettle was killed by U.S. troops at his encampment along the Washita. In a subsequent report to the Superintendent of Indian Affairs in 1868, Major Thomas Murphy wrote, "Who were the parties thus attacked and slaughtered by General Custer and his command? It was Black Kettle's band of Cheyennes. Black Kettle, one of the best and truest friends the whites ever had among the Indians of the plains. He who in 1864 purchased with his own ponies the white women and children captured on the Blue and Platte rivers by the dog soldiers of the Cheyennes and by the Sioux, and freely delivered them up at Denver City to Colonel Shivington, who was at the time the military commandant at the place. After this, he was induced under promises of protection for his people to bring them into the vicinity of Fort Lyons. where they were soon afterwards pounced upon by the military led by Shivington and cruelly and indiscriminately murdered. So this is just the history of the Little Arkansas Treaty of Little Arkansas in 1865. That there is Black Kettle, Jesse Chisholm, Little Raven of the Arapahoe,